Hey guys!
Welcome back to our channel. We should probably be sitting closer so we can both be. We're going to get a camera. We're going to get cameras.
Yes.
So that we can make better videos. The camera's on your side today, Nikki. Your side.
It's like half the video, I'm just like this.
Yeah, and I'm like, I don't know where to look. I'm just looking. I'm just looking at you mostly, really. So today we're going to do a crazy video on books that left us feeling weird. We've got a few.
Yeah. When we were talking about doing this, like, it was funny how they just all came to surface.
Yeah, like, oh, I felt so creepy
I was
after
like,
I read
this
that
one
book.
made me feel...
Okay, I want you to start because I actually haven't read this and I want to read this.
All right, so this one I did read last summer. So this is The Crossing by Mandy Hagar.
Oh, we got a ring light on today, guys.
And this is book one. The series is called Blood of the Lamb. So if that gives you any indication, it is about like a cult. So you're at the end of the days or whatever. So some kind of event has happened and there's a small island and the people of the island are living on this ship. And I don't remember if it's like a ship, like a cruise ship, like
Right.
broken, or if it's like a like a spaceship, or like I don't remember
it just
that.
says ship.
Yeah.
Well, I would say because you told me the ending, I would say it was a ship.
A ship.
Like a
Okay,
water
yeah, that
ship.
makes sense.
Yeah.
So it starts off. You follow Miriam. She is the like main girl, and she is crossing over from gets her first period, and she's crossing into womanhood and all this stuff. So that basically means like she's ready for birthing, all this stuff. So it's very cult-like, and religion plays a huge part in it. But it left me so shook. And I don't know why I didn't start second book right away, because it does leave on a cliffhanger. I don't remember why I didn't.
Maybe you didn't have it.
Start book 2. I remember I got this book at one of those book sales that's like $5 a bag or whatever, and I stuck it in there. But my review is, this book has me shook. I've never read a book where religion was a large factor. The story was so good and equally concerning about how easy it is to sway a large group of people with fear. So she ends up, it's basically her going through this cult as a woman now, and they have like their own little like rooms, like imagine like a cruise room. They're very, very tiny, and she does have a couple of companions that she meets throughout the story, and she's essentially trying to escape from this cult life. These people believe that they are the new gods, and they're trying to start the new world. And
I was going to ask you, is it traditional religion with like Jesus, but they've created
their own? They do
their
sacrifice though, and they do use blood to sacrifice.
But they think they're gods, so it's not traditional. It's like Scientology.
They have like their own religion they're following. But yes, they believe like they're gods, and that they are, like it says, the leaders will stop at nothing to meet their own bloodthirsty needs.
Ooh.
So.
Okay.
Even in the synopsis, it just says the word ship. So I'm thinking it is like a cruise ship kind of thing. But it was super good. I did rate it 4 stars.
I need to read that book.
Super good. Joseph, Ruth, and Lazarus are the names of her companions. But it is a fast suspenseful drama, underpinned by a powerful and moving story about love and loss.
Well, and cults. I think they forgot to say
that
part.
And cults.
Cults. I'm just going to go ahead and start with, and I'm not going to give as many details, obviously, because my brain doesn't remember them all. But books that left me feeling weird. Broken Things by Lauren Oliver. So immediately when I started this book, I remembered the story, and I'm also a true crime watcher. I don't want to say I'm a fan because crime is
bad. How can you be a fan of
I know murder and true crime, but I am a true crime observer.
There you go.
On TV only, not in real life. And here comes my cat because I'm talking and she doesn't know why.
I love her.
So, you remember when the 3 girls, two of the girls stabbed one of their best friends because they said Slender Man made them do it?
Do that?
This gave me those vibes.
Oh yes, it definitely has.
Did you read this one too?
Mhm.
So we've got 4 girls in this one. One of them goes missing and dies. And this is many years later, actually. The girls are young adults now, so like 18, 19, and what's going on with their lives. And they still don't know what happened. There's still no answer to the crime. Well, guess what? We're going to get answers.
Well, guess what?
Guess what? And this, so,
Surprise!
look, I got goosebumps just talking about it. And I'm just going to show you the sign because, you know, it's signed and we love Lauren Oliver.
We love signed books.
We love
too.
signed books too, yes.
Lauren Oliver is amazing. Can we just stop and say that too?
Yeah, and
Like,
she's so beautiful.
she is really pretty. Is
Oh
there a
my
picture in the
God.
back? I love her.
Yeah, there
Every
is.
book I've ever read by her, I've just loved.
She's so gorgeous. And I don't mean like this picture is gorgeous, yes, but she's like an elegant beauty.
Mhm.
So we follow all our favorite authors on Facebook, or they've actually accepted our friend requests.
Yes.
And we're delusional, so we're like, oh my God, we're besties. But
We are really besties with G.S. Pendergrass, though.
oh yeah,
That is a real thing. We have tea next Sunday with her.
delusional, but
Well, when we get off this video, she's going to invite us now to Canada.
well, I follow her on Facebook, and I just love her. She's just beautiful, and I love it. And she's been really pimping out her series Delirium a lot. So that's my first book that left me feeling. Ooh.
Ooh.
Do you
All
want-
right.
Ooh.
Next up is a doozy, and we have talked about this before. Verity by Colleen Hoover.
Holy majesus!
If you want a book that's going to leave you mind blown, like we were just talking about before we started, and we were just still like,
I do want to say Walmart has an exclusive out. It seems exclusive to Walmart because I haven't seen it anywhere else. You have it. Does it say exclusive to Walmart on it? Do you remember?
it just says exclusive edition.
I think it's
Probably
exclusive
Walmart,
to Walmart.
has been doing a lot of exclusive to Walmart.
Yeah. It has an extra chapter in it. And I, as a book fan and as a huge Verity fan, I do love that book. It is insane. And you're literally going to need a reading buddy when you read it. Like, don't read it alone. Read it with a buddy. Hold hands also in the same room. My point is, don't read that extra chapter. It kind of ruined it. And I didn't read the extra chapter. I just Googled what the extra chapter was. And I'm so glad I didn't read the extra chapter because
She just told me the extra chapter, and now I'm like,
I feel like it ruins it for me because one of the charms, I don't know if that's the correct word.
I don't think that's the correct
That's
word,
not-
but I get what you're putting down.
One of the charms of Verity is at the end, you literally don't know. You're just like, what?
Like, it's
What?
your choice to believe what you want to believe with what she gave you.
2 things are laid on the table and you choose which one you want to believe. And they're both
Insane.
convincing
Yeah.
and insane.
They both have solid arguments.
Well, I guess this extra chapter veers you towards one direction or the
Yeah.
other, which the one of the reasons I tell everyone to read Verity is because of the shock factor. And if you have that extra chapter, it kind of takes away the shock factor, so don't read it. It's just a waste. Don't do it. It's just like
this
just
book,
like Divergent. Don't read the
Don't
last 2
read the-
books. Just the first one.
and another thing too, Verity, we read that like a year, 2 years
2000.
ago.
I looked it up on Goodreads because Rachel just read it, and I think I read it in 2019, and you read it like 5 months later.
So, and it stuck with us this long. Like
Yeah,
that, like she said, the shock factor is on point. 10
and it's
stars.
not like a one-time shock factor.
No.
It's every other chapter.
Yeah, it's like
You're like, no.
your jaw is on the floor a lot in this book. Like that one situation, my jaw was on the floor the entire chapter. I
One
was like,
situation,
what are we
I put the
reading?
book down and was like, I don't know if I can finish
I
this
think
book.
we're talking about the same situation.
This is way too
Was
out
it
there
that
for
one?
me. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Because I was like,
What?
what did I just read?
Yeah, it was.
And I was like,
crazy.
I don't want to read it again
I
to
don't
make
want to be
sure I
a
read
part
it
of
right.
this. I don't want people to think I support this behavior.
I don't want to be a part of Oh my god.
Okay, so yeah, moving on.
It was, yeah. So that was Verity by Colleen Hoover.
Which is kind of like a drug. I'm just going to tell you, the feeling you get when you're reading that is kind of like a drug. And I was like, how can I get more? Want to know
It
how I
really
got
is.
more? Gone Girl by Gillian Flynn.
Okay, so if I remember right, I don't think I've read it.
No,
I think
you
I've
didn't
seen
read
the
it.
movie.
And the movie is ridiculous compared to the book. Like,
so it's different. Is it different? Like,
it's not different. It is. So they tried their best. Can I just say they get an A+ for effort?
why are we
I
throwing
don't
gang
know.
signs?
It's not gang signs.
Her word marks over here.
A+. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm trying to do sign language, which also I can't do. A+.
I don't think any of those are right. I'm pretty sure this is like R.
Is this A?
This is A.
This is Holt.
This is B.
Okay, A+ for effort,
This would be
but the book is insane. And if you haven't seen the movie or read the book, don't mess with the movie. I did watch the movie after I read the book, so it was okay, but definitely
See, I
read the book
can't read
first.
the book now. I've already read the movie.
No, you gotta read the book. Well,
It just ruined it
yeah,
for
because you
me.
already know. Shock factor in this one, but this shock factor literally happens at the end of the book. So, whereas in Verity, you get shock every
all-
other
the whole
chapter.
way. No, from the first sentence. You
I know!
The first sentence of
She
Verity,
steps off the curb.
and here's the sound of the skull go splat.
as
Basically,
blood
is the first
splashes
sentence.
on her. Yeah.
And I was like, what
Whoa.
the hell did Kelly have me sign up for?
Yeah. Yep. Oh.
She really wants me to read it, guys.
So, Gillian Flynn, Gone Girl, that left me so messed up. I literally put the book down. It was like 7 o'clock at night. My husband walks in and he's like, "What's wrong with you?" And I was like, "I don't know, but I'm going to rent Gone Girl on Amazon Prime and watch it." And then after I watched it, he was like, "You're not allowed to read any more of her books."
And then we read Sharp Objects.
Yeah. Woo!
Oh yeah, I was gonna look up Sharp Objects.
Well, we can just say it. Sharp Objects.
by Gillian Flynn.
By Gillian Flynn.
We read that one for book club too, and
That
it
one
was,
left me feeling dirty.
It was triggering.
I just felt like, first of all, we
the
really
word thing is what triggered me.
there's just way too
There's
much.
a lot going on in that
That
one.
book is hardcore, and I'm going to tell you right now, if you are not mentally stable enough to,
Which I'm not.
but she got through it.
I will honestly say I loved that book. Like I enjoyed it. Okay. I got through it, and when I was done with it, I appreciated that I read it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, like I really liked that I read it.
I liked the insight that it
There
gave
was
me
hard parts about it.
as a person who, I mean, we all have mental health issues, but as a person who doesn't have these particular issues, it did deliver a lot of insight for me. And so, which also is the same kind of insight like The Queen of Tearling I read. That book also gave me some insight on self-harmful behavior. I didn't really realize like the point of it if you're a person who doesn't do that, you can't understand
You can't
it.
like wrap your
Right.
mind around.
In my mind, I'm like, why would you ever do something like that? And so these books offer insight on that. So, which might have been why you appreciated it, because
Maybe.
you
That
know
makes
it
sense
kind
the
of
way
helped
that you
you.
said that.
But as a person who doesn't have self-harmful behavior, well, I guess overeating is probably a form, but that's another subject for another day. But I don't understand it, and it did deliver some insight. So, if you want to feel weird, read Sharp Objects.
If you want to feel weird, guys, who doesn't wake up one day and is like, "What can I do to feel weird
I
today?"
want to feel weird today.
Nikki and Kelly, they got me.
We got you. All right, next book that made me feel weird. I hope you get this message. This is an end of the world book, okay? Look, my hair's like, okay, it is. This is the end of the world. This
Trauma factor right here.
oh god.
Dang, why did I pin mine back?
You could be doing the same thing. Okay, you know how there's this book or movie that called "In the End, Johnny Dies" or something like that? Have you ever
No.
heard of that? Well, in the end, Johnny dies. So this is a great book. I loved it.
Where were you going with that?
And you're like, oh, Johnny's not gonna die.
Johnny.
It's fine. Or that movie with Steve Carell called it's like Finding a Partner for the End of the World or something like that. Have you heard of that
Where are
movie?
you finding these movies?
Oh my god! I don't know. Netflix recommends them to me because they know how I am. Oh,
I like Steve Carell. I had not heard of that.
It's like finding a partner for the end of the world. It's great. You should watch it. Like on the back, it says, Mom, Dad, Sammy, Sean. I don't know if any of this is real, but just in case, I love you so much. I'm praying for your safety.
Oh, I
Gee,
just got chills.
I don't know where you are or if you'll even care to hear from me, but meeting you was the best thing that has ever happened to me. Thank you. Jeb, I told you this would happen. I told you. I know, me too. Dear Taylor, I hope you get this message. Mom and I forgive you. We love you. We want you to come home. Okay, well, 7 days, 7 days. The earth might end in 7 days. When the news stations start reporting that the earth has been contacted by a planet named Alma, the world is abuzz with rumors that the alien entity is giving civilization only a few days before they hit this kill switch.
What?
Yeah.
I need to get this. Is this one
You,
signed?
yeah, you have it.
I need to read it.
No, this one was a freebie. So
it's not signed.
every once in a while, if you subscribe to Owlcrate, I don't think. Yeah, oh, this one is signed. Okay.
Boom.
Every once in a while.
Oh, look, there's a heart.
Well, that's because you're gonna need it. Okay, you're gonna need that heart. I'm going to heart in my heart. I almost cried reading the bag. Yes, I cried. Anyways.
I am really glad that I cried during Crescent City because I was like, she's gonna think I'm such a cool bitch if I don't shed some freaking tears.
Because I was like sobbing hysterically. My husband was outside hanging with his homies, and I'm inside like, oh my God.
Well, when I started sobbing, I was like, Kelly's gonna be so proud.
She's gonna be so proud of me. Oh my God, I almost passed out. I just laughed so hard. Is that thing?
That was the happiest pass outing ever.
Is that it? No, yeah, that's it.
That's it, yeah.
So, books that left you feeling weird.
There are 6 of them for you.
I'm all about it. So, if you guys know some books that will leave us feeling weird, please leave them in the comments. I would like to read them.
We obviously like feeling weird, so.
When you finish a book and you're just holding it like, what just happened?
Why are there no more words?
When I finished Verity, none of my friends had read it. I had no one to talk to. I'm in a room by myself, and I'm just like, what? Did you? Where did you? What happened?
I blew up
no one to talk to.
Because I'm pretty sure I finished it late at night and you were asleep.
Yeah, probably. I mean, I do go to bed at like 7 or 8.
She woke up to a million messages.
All right. Read these and let us know the weird ones, guys, because we do appreciate the weirds.
We do.
Please subscribe to our channel.
Bye, guys. Love you.